G'day Pokemon trainers, welcome back to part 18 of our Pokémon Legends Arceus playthrough. So, in part 17, we were able to successfully complete the Lake Guardian's trials, and we forged the Red Chain. Unfortunately, in that time, Commander Kamado has already rallied the Security Corps and is headed towards Mount Coronet. They are going to try and deal with the Pokemon that's been spotted in the space-time rift, and I guess we're going to try to get there and intervene, because I don't think it's any secret. Look, Commander Kamado might take you in some hand-to-hand combat, but I don't think he's going to be able to handle whatever Pokemon is on the other side of that rift. And it's either going to be Dialga, Palkia, or Arceus, potentially Giratina, but because I sided with the Diamond Clan, I'm going to assume we are going to take on Dialga first, and we'll get a chance to capture it. Alright guys, let's see how this episode plays out. There you are, Pokeboy. Arita's already headed to Mount Coronet. How are things looking here? The commander is already at Mount Coronet. He's already started up the mountain? He must be more reckless than that dignified manner of his lets on. Not that I can blame anyone for wanting to avoid wasting time. Well, alright then. Guess I'm going after him. Let me go first, Pokeboy. If you were to show up with no warning, there'd probably be a fight. Time's a-wasting. See you there. Who is the reckless one? Hey, you got run out of the village, right? But you still tried to find a way to help us all? That's right. That's right. Pokeboy worked hard to get that red chain to help us. Too right, and a fine job he did too. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relations with Pokemon. Thanks. Here, take this. You obtained a max revive. Fantastic. That's a little scary though, if we're getting given a max revive right before what I'm assuming is gonna be a legendary Pokemon battle. I have a feeling it might not be as easy as some of the other Pokemon we've had to battle up until now. Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp and, from there, the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here, alive. I've heard the latest, so you've been accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order. Here, some max potions from me to celebrate. Okay, and the red flags just keep popping up. That is really, really worrying. I wonder if I'll be able to return to free roam, because I might need to level up my Pokemon before taking this on. If they're handing out max revives and max potions like this, look, I'm a little scared. You obtained 3 max potions. A topical medicine meant to be applied to Pokemon. It can be used to completely restore the max HP of a single one. It looks like the big moment is upon us at last, but no doubt it'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to earn that red chain. Both Adamant and Arita have headed to the peak as well. My good friend Pokeboy, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers. It seems Kamado intends to use the summit camp as a base of operations for this undertaking. As for me, I think I'll set up shop closer to the temple itself. Things certainly seem to have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Melly will be here. For moral support, at least. Okay, cool. So I will have lots of chances to free roam. But first of all, I'm going to go quickly see what this side quest is. And then let's head up. No point waiting around. And let me just get this tree. Oh, thank goodness you passed by. Please, I need you to help rescue my Sphere. Its adorable round body caused it to go rolling down the hill, and it's headed straight for the Stone-Tooth Rose and Boulder Roll Ravine. Those areas are full of dangerous Pokémon. You're the new Survey Corps member everyone's talking about, right? Please, help me find my dear Sphere. After. I will go find that Sphere. I'll go find Senki's Sphere, but not until we have head up the mountain. Alright, there's that Alpha Electivire again. Absolutely terrifying creature. But we have one of our own. Okay, so this is that cave that they wouldn't let anyone into just before, when we came here for the first time. And I guess that's why they didn't want you heading up to the summit too early. Let's give it a go now, though. Alright, so just a very straight, ominous-looking tunnel. Are we gonna... Alright, we're gonna have an encounter here of some sort. But who is that? Do I recognize them? Oh, it's Benny. Still alive and kicking. Sorry about having to shutter the wallflower. I'd much rather be there now, serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But that taskmaster Kamado's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even these old bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all. I told you! I told you! This is why I hated Benny from the get-go. Look at this traitor, look at that face. You're pathetic, Benny. You're shaking hands when you bring me our potato mochi. I'm going to enjoy this. This is going to be the single most enjoyable battle of this entire game for me. Wiping this washed up, rude old man. Are you ready, Benny? Because I don't think you are. I'll make myself plain. As Kamado's right hand, I'm charged with executing all the gritty deeds Kamado can't or won't do himself. I gave him my word I'd get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. And besides, it's not just Kamado who longs to live in a new home, free of fear or strife. His dream is mine now too. You've seen my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them. When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, did it ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound. At last, one final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to moulder all these long years. Like, what? What a twist. Look, it's a joke. It's not a joke, but it's become a bit of a joke of how much I despise Benny. But who would have thought this was happening? Who thought he was a ninja? Man, that's so cool. That's unfortunate. If only our thunder hit properly that first round. Wow, okay, what if I don't hit Miss Magius with this right now, it is going to drop us in the next round if it hits us with another Shadow Ball. Especially if it hits us with a strong style. Oh, so close. Oh, come on, Benny, that's not fair. Okay. Oh no, no Electivire. Oh, buddy, you did well. You did well. That's okay. Alright, go Glalie. So we've got a super effective Shadow Ball or a super effective Crunch. Let's use a strong style Shadow Ball. Yeah, doesn't feel so good now, does it, Benny? Wow! 3 attacks before I even got one. That is ridiculous. Okay, now I don't want to blame that on the game, because look, there probably is a way. I know you can see the move order, and there's probably a way to speed it up. I don't know if your Pokemon's speed will affect it, and look, it probably would. If you were to ask me, I would say it would. But yeah, I guess I haven't really put a lot of time into developing a proper team. We've really just been taking on whatever alphas we've got and hoping that they are going to be good enough. Alright, good work, Probopass. Time for a good long rest. Alright, Typhlosion, it is your time to shine. We're going to get them with a strong style Shadow Ball. Excellent work, buddy. Any doubt I had about picking you as my starter in lieu of Oshawott, completely gone. You've done exceptionally well, mate. Alright, so this is Benny's last Pokemon, a Gardevoir. We are going to hit him with another strong style Shadow Ball, and hopefully that will be enough. We might need to get a critical though, but let's have a look. Close. Close. If we had to go to critical, that would have worked. Alright, you two Typhlosion, come have a good rest. Now, Benny's probably going to use another max revive? No, sorry, a max potion. Now, out of these two, what are we going to use? Let's come straight in. We're going to use a Machamp Heavy Hyper Beam. Sorry, a Machamp Strong Style Hyper Beam. Oh no! Okay, no max potion. I would have used an Agile then. That's right, we've hit. Alright, good work, Machamp. It seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. I'm only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you, after a fashion. At least for the skill you show in battle. But listen well, Pokeboy. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burnt to the ground by maddened Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. And it just keeps coming, guys. This Pokemon game is not shying away from the realities of what it would be like to live in the Pokemon world. Because they're right. You get one Pokemon on a bad day, one that's been confused, one that's just angry or had some wrongdoings done to it by another Pokemon or by humans. And could you imagine You piss off a Dragonite, and next thing you know, it is towering over your town, just hyper beaming everything. So really, really good work, Game Freak, on this one. Because it's something I've always wanted to see, and that's kind of the reality of the Pokemon world. It would be a terrifying place to live. Cool. That's why Commander Kamado came here to Hisui, to try to build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to take extreme actions. If, hypothetical as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from within the space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. To save Kamado from himself, by force if you must. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle. Okay, so didn't really expect that. For Benny to turn out to be the right hand of Kamado. I honestly thought it was Silene, but see, trust your gut, guys, because we have not had a good feeling about Benny at all, not once. But that's right, we made him our bitch. You've brought the red chain? Pokeboy, you're the only one who can stop whatever is unfolding atop the mountain. That Pokemon that's apparently been sighted through the rift, I think it might be Almighty Sinnoh, but Commander Kamado stopped us from heading toward the temple. Okay, I'm assuming that's going to be Kamado decked out in some battle gear. Yep, looking cool, mate. You again. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales? Trust me. What do you think, even the red chain is some trick on Pokeboy's part? He worked mightily to get that thing, and I should know, I was with him the whole time. I saw him arise to the trials set by the 3 Pokemon of the lakes. If he somehow concocted all of that on his own, then what hope do we even have anyway? Perhaps you're right. But if I were to simply place my faith in this boy, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. Fine. Enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Pokeboy. Today, we battle in earnest. Bring it on, old man. I love... Just look at his mustache flying around. It's so cute. Alright, so we got a Braviary. And we are going to be starting with Electivire. Perfect. Great matchup for us. So, we're going to start with a strong style Thunderbolt then. Perfect. Now, what is Kamado going to use next? A Snorlax, alright. So, I believe we should have our Machamp will have some fighting type moves. And that should be good enough for that. Okay, well, Electivire's down. Where is our Machamp? So, yes, he's got Close Combat and Drain Punch. I think they're the only fighting type moves we have got. That's right, that's all we're going to need. Alright, let's do this, Machamp. Let's hit him with a strong style close combat. Excellent. A Clefable. So, let's hit him with a strong style Hyper Beam then. Okay, not nearly as much damage as I thought we were going to do. And Clefable one-shot us anyway, because we had those lowered stats. Alright, what is next? I think we'll come in with Probopass, and we're just going to hit him with a Flash Cannon. Right, let's go a strong style Flash Cannon, and this should be enough to finish off Clefable. Especially with a 14 level difference. Right, Kamado, one Pokemon left. Who's it gonna be? Oh, okay. I think this is the first time we are seeing a Golem. Okay, so we are going to hit... What's our strongest move? They're all 80. We're going to hit with a strong style Earth Power. Look, mainly, I just really like the animation of Earth Power. It's such a nice looking move. Alright, look, honestly, Benny might have been harder to beat than Kamado. But still, that was cool. We got to see a Golem in action. That might have also been the first Clefable we've seen. But look, that was cool. And it means we get to do things our way now. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Pokeboy, the fates have decided. I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander, I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please, use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition team. No, for the sake of the Celestica people, and all the Pokemon living in Hisui. Of course, that was my plan all along. Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. Okay, well there's the symbol from Arceus' back. Oh, hold on. What have we got? We have... So, we've got the Noble Cleaver. We've got Wyrdeer. We've got Ursaluna. We've got Lilligant. We've got Basculegion. We've got Arcanine. We have got Sneasler, we've got Electrode, we have Braviary, and Avalugg. Okay, so, on the right side we've got all of our noble Pokemon, and on the left we've got all of our mounts. That's kind of cool, it's a nice little, nice little homage to them. That's cool. It's time to use the red chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. My head. Something's talking inside my head. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human. Adaman? What are you saying? What do you mean, catch you? Almighty Sinnoh? I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me, you hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human, for the fight to come. Take these. Thanks, Kamado. Oh, it's Dialga! Okay, not in the origin form, just pure Dialga. Nice. Which is good. I'm not the biggest fan of the origin form. But now that I've said that, I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Maybe he'll transform into it. Hopefully it's something... The red chain! What? Alright, big boy, let's get this battle going then. Alright, let's hit him with a strong style flamethrower to begin this battle. Ooh, okay, so we've also burned him, which means we now have we've now got essentially a time limit, or a timer. Because if we let Dialga continue to get burned, eventually it is just going to faint. And we can't have that. So we need something that's going to be super effective against it. Well, look, all of Glalie moves are effective then. Let's just bring Glalie out, and I think we're going to start trying to catch Dialga. So I think I've still got some Gigaton balls, I hope. Yep, 7. I think I would actually prefer them in a wing ball though, or maybe even a feather ball, matching the colour. But no, we don't have enough time. Let's just give it a go. Wow, okay, so that was a very anticlimactic battle, but I'm not going to complain. Lucky us, we just caught a Dialga. You better believe Dialga's getting added to the team right away. He caught it! The red chain has shattered, but we owe the Pokemon of the Lakes our thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, Pokeboy, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to a simple, stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. Looks like I taught him well. Wait, it's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga speaking to my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human. Fight it with me. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain's smashed to bits. No way even Pokeboy could tackle another Pokemon as strong as that last one now. Alright, Palkia? Yes. All of you, we must vacate this. Ugh, forget the fancy talk. Book it. Come on. We gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other Almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. You dunce, you won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get done. Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Pokeboy. And Did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a build-up of the same energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokémon into their frenzied states. I can't believe there really were two almighty Sinnoh after all. Guess that means neither of our clans was really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Pokeboy. And to you, Pokeboy, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell on the past, huh? Just what I'd expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Pokeboy about has been a good influence on all. Yeah, thank goodness you are here, huh? We'd have no chance getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How is he to keep fighting? The red chain has shattered. Relax, I've got a plan, thanks to what mighty Dialga told me. Dialga? The Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, and along with its name, it also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning, the Chain of Red, the vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three, and calm the chaos now pervading space. And finally, mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, the red chain we have at least. The pieces anyway, I did collect them. And the vessel of humankind's invention? I dare say that might refer to a Poké Ball. That's got to be it. But what about the Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Laventon? Do you have any idea what this stone could be? Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Pokeboy, my boy, could you lend me those plates you received from Wyrdeer and the others? The ones that Volo said had messages engraved on them. Aha, just as I remembered. Here, on the back of the Earth plate it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather, ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leon might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. Now you mention it, that Volo fella's come around the diamond settlement asking about those plates before too. This seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name's rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Origin Ore. Arita, may we ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course. I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came, so I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, I see all these other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with, but what of the great Melly? Where's my role in all of this? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking for their nobles and keeping the people out of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adaman, oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to, and work they are not. And, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're all so little compared to me. I've brought Leon. Yeesh. That ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. Hisui's ores and stones are her precious resource. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleaver in battle, with that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me? That bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adaman, everyone back home is all worked up about the fact that you were spoken to by Almighty Sinnoh, Almighty Dialga, or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. Warden Leon, if you would. Certainly. Then, let us set out at once. We make for the Primeval Grotto. Alright, Pokemon trainers, so that was part 18 of our Pokemon Legends Arceus playthrough. So, as you can see, we caught Dialga. And isn't it a beauty? Look at it. It's absolutely adorable, a menacing beast. What we need to do now is head over to the Primeval Grotto. We are going to try to find something they're going to be calling the Origin Ore, so we can take into battle and try to capture Palkia as well. Then I'm assuming once we've done that, we're probably going to have to take on Arceus. So, guys, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, screw Benny, screw Warden Melly, and I will see you all in part 19. Have a great day. Bye.